Hi, good morning. This is another episode of Josh and Kelly. Welcome. So we're in two separate places this week, and our plan was to video our separate experiences and just combine them for some content for this week, because we missed out last week. We had a lot going on, and I left the house yesterday without the camera, so I did not get to film anything. So you're just going to have to trust me. What I tell you is true today. I have no footage to prove it. Well, maybe a small amount. Our son, Josh is not the biological father, but is a father to Matthew. We moved him out, so we're officially empty nesters. So that's something that came about very quickly. We found this place and it all worked out, and we got him moved literally like within 2 weeks. So his friends helped. We rented a U-Haul, got him over there, and a lot of steps to his apartment, but it worked out. But he still has so much to come back for in the next few days, hopefully not weeks, to clear it out. So that's what we've been doing. And Josh is on his way to Maine to help some other really good friends of ours move. So we're just going to kind of share our experiences while we're apart and what is going on with us this week. And thanks for coming along. This girl yesterday had a rough time. She was very concerned with all the moving and us leaving her. A few times we heard her howling. When I got in last night, well, Josh had called and said he was leaving because I was still at my son's apartment, and he said that she was crying. And when I got in, it almost looked like her eyes were red and watery, like she had literally been crying. So I gave her lots of love last night, and she seems okay today, but I think she's still a little weary because she was following me around all morning, and things are different around the apartment. So, but hopefully she'll be adapting very quickly.
So, this is a little bit of a different video. As you just heard from Kelly, we're in two different places. I'm actually in Maine, helping a friend of mine move. He's just moving in. This is the house back there behind me. That big trailer and 2 pods is what we've been unloading. And yeah, so I drove up here for that while Kelly stayed back and helped Matthew with the rest of his move. And she's got I think another interview tomorrow that she needs to stay back for as well. So I'm going to probably be here tonight and then head back tomorrow after that. But drove up last night, and it was an interesting drive, just from the perspective of New York traffic, as it always is, and some low bridges and things there. But we made it through, and had a rest in, it was Connecticut last night. We stopped around midnight and then got up this morning, came the rest of the way. But yeah, it's been pretty good. So I'm gonna have a quick look at the house here. You can see it. So we have literally just finished. That's the stuff that's staying in the trailer. We unpacked it all and then had to put it all back in. That's the stuff that's going to be eventually in their shed. That pod is completely emptied. There's some stuff here on the porch, but for the most part, we got it all in. This is kind of like a cabin that's been redone recently, but it's a nice house.
I want to give them some time.
Main living area.
What's that? Yes.
And kitchen.
The oven bomb.
Am I in your way?
You're right. Dining room. And then there's bathroom here. There's going to be a girl's bedroom here. A boy's bedroom in here. Already getting good use, huh? All right.
That's right there.
And then
It's 2 rooms down here. Right.
that leads down to the basement. And then this is the staircase. Winding staircase upstairs, which was fun lifting the furniture around that bend. And this is kind of a loft area with a glass partition looking down to the living room, storage, and there's a gigantic master bedroom, a wet room bath, and then across from that, the toilet. A gigantic room, this one, like half the house. And then downstairs, under the staircase that I'm on now, these stairs lead down to the basement, which is finished with an epoxy floor. And this is a kid's playroom. This is going to be Joel's office, and this is a big bathroom area here. It's really quite big. And then over here is going to be kind of like a secondary guest kids bedroom, and then this is going to be a guest room. And then back here, this they're just using for storage now. This is some of the boxes that we brought in, and this is the egress point here, which we had to bring a few things in through here because it just couldn't swing them, getting them in the other way. But this thing goes out to the yard, and that's kind of, I think the kids are describing that as their forest. And then there's an old building back there that I believe is going to have to come down, but all part of the property. Actually, it's just under 3 acres, so it goes back there a little ways as well. But yeah, it's a nice, it's a big house, and as I said, it's an old cabin. It's all wood. It's just recently been redone, but it's nice. It's a nice big house, which they need because they've got 4 kids with a 5th one on the way. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing all day, is carrying things. And same thing yesterday, moving Matthew in. So it's been 2 days of it. So my back's going to appreciate the drive home tomorrow, which is a little bit of a relaxing move. So
I'm getting ready to go to lunch with a friend of mine. It's been a crazy couple weeks packing, and been doing more packing this morning and getting some loads ready for when Matthew can come back and pick them up. But she wanted to take me to lunch, so I'm going to pause and do that. I put makeup on, but I'm really out of the practice of putting makeup on. It looks really overdone. I'm laughing at myself. But it's like 90 some degrees, like 95 degrees, so didn't do anything with the hair. So anyway, I will introduce you to my friend and show you our lunch. So, still haven't heard from my son day one, but I packed up a bunch of stuff, got his fan and some clothes. And it was really strange today going to the grocery store because my mindset was completely different. Jess had taken him to the grocery store a few days ago, and they stocked up on some things. But I did buy him some dryer sheets and a couple little things. I'm easing into this. Helicopter mom thing, but I'll get there. Here she comes. Introduce you to my friend Deb. Hi, Deb. If I had a fan club, I would have you as the president.
Absolutely, positively. She paid me $0.25 to say that.
This is not a paid announcement. Every time I'm out with her or at church, she's always telling me, do you know they have a YouTube channel? It's really great. You go subscribe to it. I always say she's like my #1 fan, so I appreciate it.
That is for sure. That is for sure. Kelly is a joy.
Thank you. And we ordered our food, and we're going to show you what that is. And we already have desserts. Cookies! Did you get there, Deb?
What did I get?
Yes.
I forgot already. I got a fancy salad and a fancy sandwich. I forgot what it's called.
I got the same thing. We went up there and we could not remember which sandwich, but we had the same salad, so we're just going to go with it. So what kind of cookie did you get?
Cookie. Oh yeah.
What's it called? The kitchen sink or
Oh
something?
yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
That was big. I got good old chocolate chip. I don't think mine's quite as large as yours. I'm following your lead. But it does have huge chunks of chocolate.
It's good, isn't it? It is so good.
So good. Moist.
Yeah. Cookie envy, cookie envy.
Okay, so it's been a long day. It's I just got out of the shower. It's 9 o'clock. We have been packing and unpacking and assembling beds and all that all day long, which is fine. That's what I'm here for. But it just makes for a very long day. You know, kind of hot and sweaty. So having a shower was beautiful. And now just check. It's 71 degrees in here. Maine is so nice and cool. This is going to be beautiful sleeping tonight. Yeah, this is going to be nice. I'm looking forward to that. So I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning, everyone. I am up. I made coffee for those who are awake inside in the house. I'm still here helping my friend move, and I think it's going to have to be more coffee to be made because they don't have any coffee, nor do they have a way to make it. So I think as they get up, I'll have to make more coffee for them. But I have made my breakfast, so I'm having that. And they are slowly waking up, the kids. So they got 4 kids, and then Joel's brother is here as well. And they've got a little girl with them too. Their girl is like 9. Sound asleep still. I think all of them were so excited about yesterday to move in. They absolutely tuckered themselves out. Like they are still out like a log. So yeah, it might be a quiet morning. So anyway, I'm gonna finish my breakfast and I'm gonna go and see who else is up and see who wants coffee or tea. I'm making both for them. And then after that, I don't know how long I'm gonna be here before I get back on the road because I need to get home today. So I take my dad to a medical appointment tomorrow. So I really got to get moving. So yeah, we'll see how long I'm here, but I'll let you know. Okay, so I have just left, heading in the direction of home, but I could not do this trip without hitting a bakery, in a Maine bakery. So I'm heading to a bakery now, and hopefully it'll be a good one. There's not a whole lot of bakeries in this area, and I didn't want to necessarily go out of my way to go to a bakery, so I wanted to kind of hit one on the way home. So this one, it's about 20 minutes away, so it shouldn't be too bad, and it's on the way home. So I'm gonna hit that and I'll show you what I get. So I'm actually in Kennebunk, Maine, and it's a nice little town. I'm gonna see what I can go to find to eat. I'm leaving the van here at the bakery, and you can see the background there behind me. I'm gonna cut through these pickleball courts and see what I can find, because I'm kind of hungry. I haven't eaten yet today, and we did a bit of work and lifting this morning that I wasn't really anticipating. So yeah, I think I'd like to go and find something to eat. So a local recommended this pub to me, so I just come here, and it's nice. It's in an old building, nice interior. I ordered the turkey dinner, so yeah, let's see what that's like. So here's the turkey dinner. Got stuffing underneath of it. Pretty tasty so far. I'm looking forward to getting into some dessert that I have back in the van too, but this is good. So I've finished eating, just heading down the street now, and it's a picturesque little town. I think it's a touristy town, Kennebunk. Probably not quite as touristy as Kennebunkport, just down the coast, but nonetheless, you know, a touristy little town, and they have a lot of what you might call, you know, shops that people will go into and tourist. Not a whole lot of eateries, at least not ones that are open now. They're probably open for dinner. I came across 3 or 4 that weren't open. So, anyways, I asked a local guy, and he just directed me to that pub. So it was good. I had a turkey dinner. It was like Thanksgiving in August, so it wasn't too bad. But I am heading back to the van now. I'm gonna try some of the dessert that I had, and I'm probably gonna eat I got a cinnamon roll, I got a brownie, and a couple of cookies for Kelly. So I'm gonna try my cinnamon roll, see how it tastes. Okay, so this is the brownie and the 2 chocolate chip cookies that I got for Kelly, and then that's the cinnamon roll that I got. I'm gonna try it and see how it goes. I'm not holding high hopes, but we'll find out. All right, so here I am with this cinnamon bun. I'm gonna try it and see. Again, I don't hold high hopes, but I don't know. I am willing to be impressed. It's fresh, which is a big plus. Good strong cinnamon flavor, which I like, but it's a little short on the gooiness, but I'll suffer through.
I have to give you a little update. I just finished my 3rd interview for this job that I applied for. Super excited about it. I think it went well, and they're planning on making a decision by the end of the week. So this will be, you know, the 3rd life-changing event, like within a couple weeks' time. So pretty excited about it. So it's Wednesday, so hopefully we'll hear by the end of the week, and then I'll have to give like my 4-week notice. And then she said it's probably 6 to 8 week training. So I'll be around for that time before we can travel too far away, but pretty soon. 100% nomadic life is right around the corner.
Woohoo! Yeah! Woohoo!
So this is the main street of Kennebunk. We're about to turn on here. But I give you a bit of a drive through of Kennebunk, so you can see it's a very quaint and picturesque kind of small town. So I'll show you that as I drive through here. So I'm going back, I think, on a no-toll route, and it's just gonna take me a little bit longer. I think it's like another hour and a half in terms of overall time. But if it's gonna save me $30 in tolls, it's worth it in my book. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be a little bit of a different one. I'm hoping a bit more picturesque in terms of out in the countryside and smaller roads. But if it's anything worthwhile, I'll show it to you. So I just stopped and had a quick shower on the way because, yeah, I'm not going to make it all the way back tonight, so I'm going to stop somewhere. I am in Connecticut at the moment. I'm going to probably stop, my guess is somewhere north of New York, and just find a rest stop or a truck stop or something like that, and just pull in there for the night. So all I'm doing is just sleeping and then getting up and moving again. So I'm going to probably do that, and in preparation for that, I stopped and had a shower, yeah, now all I have to do is probably drive for another couple of hours, is my guess, and then yeah, find a place to stay. And hopefully it's going to be nice and quiet. Not that it matters too much. I've been in plenty of truck stops and stuff that have been really kind of noisy. It doesn't really bother me. We're pretty well sound insulated in here as well. So even if it is noisy, I think I'll be okay. But I prefer a quiet one anyway. So anyways, I'll show you where I go. All right, so we are on this parkway in Connecticut again, heading towards New York City, and it is full of all of these low bridges. You just saw some signs there for it. And at the beginning of the road here, just as I pulled onto it, it said no vehicles over 8 feet. Well, we are 10 foot 6 inches is our clearance, so this should be interesting. We're going to see if we have any issues. Coming up, we were on the same road and the lowest clearance was 9.6, but we just made sure we were in the middle of the bridge at the highest point and we made it through. So I'm hoping that's going to be the case for the rest of this. We'll find out. I'll show you some of the low ones. Okay, so I've gotten off the road. We passed a few low bridges, but nothing below 11 feet, so nothing really to show you on that. But I'm getting back on there. I'm just getting off for the night. I'm going to find a place to stay, and then I'll get back on there tomorrow, and then I'll show you them tomorrow. But I just wanted to give you some insight into my decision making on how to find a place to stay. I've actually passed a few places. I've driven down this little road. Now I'm driving back up. So there was a care facility up here on the left-hand side that I could stay at if I had to. Basically, it's like a kind of like an old person's home, more or less. Big parking lot, all that. You know, you can easily pull in there. Anyone would think you're a worker, or yeah, there it is there. Yeah, anyone would think you're a worker or visiting. There's plenty of spots. So that's a place I could go to if I needed to. Up here, there's some shops and a diner and things like that. I'm gonna try and stay up here and not have to go down there to that. But we'll see. I'll see how I go up here and what the size of these shopping centers and things are, as to whether or not it's worth me staying there, or whether I'm going to be conspicuous there later on. So I'll check that out and I'll show you. All right, I found a spot. Here's actual like a little pond or lake. There's a diner here, but the diner is closed. I'm going to back in here, so I'll show you that in a second. It's up here on my left. So the diner's closed, but yeah, sorry, that's my reversing camera telling me you're getting close. But the diner over here to the left, you can see it's in the trees, just here on the left. It's really hard to see. It's closed, and this is another place back here, Town and Country Cleaners. There's an ice cream place around to the left of the diner that is open, so I might even go there and get myself an ice cream and then just stay here for the night. Nothing to say there's no parking here. I mean, obviously people do park here. Access to the here we go. Access to the pond behind me and that kind of stuff. And there's a couple of cars parked here. There's a picnic table over there. So people definitely use the area. So I feel like this is a pretty safe spot for the night. So I think I'm going to give it a go. Although I might have to level out. I feel like I'm a little bit high in the nose, which you know, I don't want to, because that means if I'm high in the nose, it means the back is low. And that means, because I sleep with the head, my head hits the back, so I don't want to have my feet higher than my head. So it may be possible that I actually just turn around. That might be an easier way of doing it, so I might just do that so I don't have that issue. Actually, I'll do that, and I'll turn the camera back to the front, and you'll be able to see the diner here on the left. I'll swing around, you'll be able to see the diner, and yeah. It's just an empty gravel parking lot behind it. So let me turn the camera around and I'll show you. Okay. So I'm gonna pull up here. This is a cleaning place. And then over here, that's the diner. Yeah. So I think if I pull in here this way and just face this pond is pretty good front spot there, and I feel a lot more level here. Like this is pretty good. So I think we're gonna call this a night, and we're right here by the exit to back onto the highway that I was on. So we'll get right back on there tomorrow morning, and then I'll show you the low bridges. So I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. We are back on the highway again. I got up probably fairly early, I didn't know what time it was, just to check the traffic heading, because we're heading into New York City. We have to go through New York, and it was pretty heavy, so I thought I might leave it a little bit later and try and miss the morning rush. So it's about 8 o'clock now. We're leaving and heading in, so we'll see how it goes. But there's a fair bit of traffic on the road at the moment. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But with that said, the bridges are coming up, so that should prove interesting. I'll show you the low bridges. All right, here's the first of our low bridges. This one says it's 10 feet 11-inch clearance, and our clearance is 10.6. So we make this, we got about 5 inches to spare on the lowest point. So we're going pretty good, but they get lower. Okay, so we're coming up on this bridge. The lowest one, I believe. The clearance is 9.7. We are 10.7. So this is interesting. You can see it here on the right where it says 9.7 is the clearance. And here we are, we've cleared it. So there's a bridge that's almost a foot lower than our clearance, but we get through because we go and aim at the arch at the high point, so we stay well away from the lowest bit, and we made it through. And I think that's the lowest one on this run. After that, all these bridges are a little bit higher than that. Some of them are just a few inches higher, some of them are a foot or more. So yeah, if we make it through the lowest one, we should be good for the rest of it. So yeah, if there's another really low one, I'll show you, but I think we're pretty good at this point. Okay, so we've made it through all the crazy kind of expressways and low bridges and all that. We've made it through there, made it through New York, and we're now on the New Jersey Turnpike heading south, so it should be pretty straight shot, smooth sailing from here. So yeah, it should be a hopefully uneventful rest of the trip. Okay, so I've just made it home, and we're gonna go in and surprise Kelly and Sophie, but obviously Sophie doesn't know I'm coming, but Kelly does. So yeah, that should prove interesting greeting. So we'll see what kind of a greeting I get from Soph, and yeah, gotta go from there. So let me get you to this front door and open it up and see what kind of reception I get. Let me turn you around so you can see. Excuse the mess, we're in the middle of moving. Hello? Hello? There's Soph. Hi, girl. Hi, Soph. Hi, Soph. Hi, Soph. How's a girl? All right. No jumping. No jumping. No jumping. Hi. How's my girl? You excited? You excited? Yeah, you're a good girl. So Kelly's now dressed. She was in the shower when I got home, so I thought I'd better not show you that. So she's dressed now. And I have given her the stuff I got for her at the bakery the other day. So
Oh my gosh, this
the
looks
brownies
amazing.
and the chocolate chip cookie. So she's already had one chocolate chip cookie. How was it?
It was delicious.
Yeah. All right.
I was just peeling some egg salad and I was like, it's like 11:52 and I'm like, why wait?
Why wait? So try the brownie. Tell me what you think. So I had a cinnamon roll from there, and it was okay. But when I saw the brownies, I thought, oh yeah, that's definitely something for Kelly.
This is a really thick. It's good.
Yeah.
Very moist.
Good. Excellent.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And thanks for watching. It's a bit of a hodgepodge collection of Kelly doing stuff and me doing stuff all separate, but
And I kept forgetting to videotape things.
that's right. We didn't get that much in, but you know, you get an idea. We were at different places doing different things, but yeah. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you out there.
See you out there.